in Chapter 5, we are going to learn SQL. Now, what is SQL? It is called Structured Query Language. Actually, so the SQL is a kind of programming. So now I will demonstrate how to use Access to implement SQL. So starting from Chapter 5, I will use another database file called employee. So in this employee, you can take a look at the table structure here. So these are the field names, and these are the data type. And be careful that if the data type is short text, you have to add double quote when you are writing the SQL. While for number, you don't have to add any punctuation. And if it is date and time, remember to add a hashtag, okay, the pound sign. Okay, so here it tells you how to write SQL command in Access. So let's take a look at the Access, the employee. So what do? Is I go to create, and then I go to query. I click query design. So there will be a window pop up asking you to add the table. So I can add the table, employee. And then you can go to view and go to the SQL view. You will see that the text that I show you is a bit larger, which is larger than what you do, because here I have go to file and then option. And then I go to object designer, and here query design, I have set the size of the font to be in a larger one. So please do this setting. I set it as 36 just for demonstration purpose. For you, I think 16, 18 would be enough. Now what you need to do next is to close the query, and then you open it again. Create query design. Now don't make it too large. If it is too large, then you may not have enough space to show the rest. Anyway, so here I go to the SQL view, and then you can start to type the SQL. For example, according to the note, if you want to show all the fields, you can write select star from employee, and then you run it. Now then, all the field will be shown here, okay? And if you want to show the surname and the nickname, you can also make amendment on the select clause. So make sure you use comma to separate the two fields, and then you click run. So you see only surname and nickname will be shown. All the query can be saved by pressing this save button. And you can start to save the query. You just have to press this close button to close the query window. And you will see that here, if you choose all access object and navigate to category by object type, then you will see that I've got a table and I've got a query. Query can be copy and paste. So if I copy and then I right click and then I paste it, then you can also have another query. For example, I make it as select all, and then when you right click, go to design view, then you will go back to this SQL design view. And this time you change it to be the star, select star, and then you can have all the field. So you save the queue, it will ask you whether you want to save it. If you close it, you save it, and then you close it. Then you will see that now I have two query. One is select all, one is show surname and nickname only. So now please follow the notes to try different SQL statements.